Hello, my name is Catarina Reis. Welcome to the course of Design and Testing of Software. I'm here to guide you through the topic about test management. Let's start with test organization. A certain degree of independence makes the tester more effective at finding defects. When the developer tests, he is connected to the object under test, the code, and cognitive biases occur. On the other hand, a tester has no connection to the code. Nevertheless, having direct knowledge of the code allows developers to efficiently find many defects in their own code. Developers should participate in testing, especially at the lower levels, so as to exercise control over the quality of their own work. We can identify several degrees of independence from low to high. When we consider no independent testers, this is where developers test their own code. Regarding independent testers or developers that are within development teams or the project team, this could be developers testing their colleagues' products. Another level is the independent test team or group within the organization reporting to project management or executive management. Semi-external independent testers can come from the business organization or user community, or with specializations in specific test types such as usability, security, performance, regulatory compliance, or portability. Or they can be fully external testers, either working on site, in house, or off site outsourcing. For example, in agile development, testers may be a part of the development team. In some organizations using agile methods, these testers may be considered part of a larger independent test team as well. In addition, in such organizations, product owners may perform acceptance testing to validate user stories at the end of each iteration. Potential benefits of test independence include the fact that independent testers have no biases and are likely to recognize different kinds of failures compared to developers, and independent testers can report about the system under test without any kind of pressure of the company that hired them. Potential drawbacks of test independence include isolation from the development team. This may lead to a lack of collaboration, delays in providing feedback to the development team, or an adversarial relationship with the development team. Developers may lose a sense of responsibility for quality. Independent testers may be seen as a bottleneck and may lack some important information about the test object. Many organizations are able to successfully achieve the benefits of test independence while avoiding the drawbacks. A test manager is responsible for the test process and successfully leadership of test activities. This role might be performed by a professional test manager or a project manager, for instance, someone specific to the context of the organization. Typical test manager tasks may include develop or review a test policy and test strategy for the organization, plan and afterwards adapt the plan of test activities by considering the context and understanding the test objectives and risks. This may include selecting test approaches, estimating test time, effort and cost, acquiring resources, defining test levels and test cycles, and planning defect management. To coordinate, write and update the test plans, initiate the analysis, design, implementation, and execution of tests, monitor test progress and results, and check the status of exit criteria. Prepare and deliver test progress reports and test summary report based on the information gathered. Introduce suitable metrics for measuring test progress and evaluating the quality and testing of the testing end product, decide about the implementation of test environments, and promote and advocate the testers and test team and the test profession within the organization while developing the skills and careers of testers. The way in which the test manager role is carried out varies depending on the software development lifecycle. For example, in Agile development, some of the tasks mentioned above are handled by the Agile team, especially those tasks concerned with the day-to-day testing done within the team, often by a tester working inside the team. Some of the tasks that span multiple teams or the entire organization, or that have to do with personal management, may be done by test managers outside of the development team, who are sometimes called test coaches. A typical tester tasks may include review and contribute to test plans, analyze, review, and assess requirements, user stories, acceptance criteria, specifications, and models for testability, identify and document test conditions, and capture traceability between test cases, test conditions, and basically the test basis. Design, set up, and verify test environments, often coordinating with system administration and network management. Design and implement test cases, prepare and acquire test data, execute tests, evaluate the results, and document deviations from test expected results, automate tests as needed, may be supported by a developer or a test automation expert, and evaluate non-functional characteristics such as performance, efficiency, reliability, usability, security, compatibility, and portability. People who work on test analysis, test design, specific test types, or test automation may be specialists in these roles. Depending on the risks related to the product and the project, the software development lifecycle model selected, different people may take over the role of tester at different test levels. For example, at the component testing level and the component integration testing level, the role of a tester is often done by developers. At the acceptance test level, the role of a tester is often done by business analysts, subject matter experts, and users. At the system test level and the system integration test level, the role of a tester is often done by an independent test team. At the operational acceptance test level, the role of a tester is often done by operations and/or system administration staff.